oh look, some people are being retarded again in the HvH community. What a shocker. I know. It's a massive shock. I wasn't expecting it one bit. So, what am I talking about today? Well, in case you aren't aware, I'm going to be switching a little bit from what Zepsy's video did. You can check his video out. Essentially, the admin of a website called PureSmurfs.cc, who the fuck are you, was selling cracked accounts and then saying that they weren't cracked, that they were legit. He wasn't telling anyone this. And then all of a sudden he decides to switch the topic and he's like, yeah, they're cracked, but he wouldn't tell this to his staff team. He just told this to this Zeus person. And then he got mad and started kicking and banning people because go figure. I'm not gonna comment much on that. But what I do want to comment on is, well, 3 things, actually. The first thing is that Zepsy said the following in his video.
And even lied to the staff. Like, we told him, myself and Shiny, you guys know Shiny. Shiny's link will be in the description. So, myself and Shiny, we told him several times that if the accounts were cracked, like, you know, we wouldn't care. Just come out and say they're cracked. Tell everyone they're cracked. It's literally so horrible the way he did this just for money.
Which, I have nothing against Zepsy, to be honest, but you are complaining that he did this for money, whilst and making a video essentially bitching at the guy for not telling people that the accounts are cracked, and you wouldn't mind that the accounts are cracked? I mean, the dude was literally taking steps, as you can see in his video, again, I'll link it in the description, of where you weren't allowed to change the email without the permission of an admin or add a mobile authenticator to it. They'd have to add it for you. Essentially a way to guarantee that whoever cracked it, or whoever sold it in this case, Danny could get the account, even if, you know, they bought it. Which, if you're disgusted that he's doing this for money, but you are literally saying that you didn't care if the accounts are cracked, even though you know that he's taking steps to make sure that those cracked accounts, you know, wouldn't leave his possession by, you know, only allowing his staff to change the email. I mean, you don't care that the accounts are cracked, but you care when he doesn't tell you that the accounts are cracked. And you also care about his methods related to keeping the cracked accounts, even though you don't care that they're cracked accounts. Dude! But now that I got that tiny issue of mine out of the way, the other thing I wanted to comment on is this entire thing of buying these accounts. Well, if you want to buy a ready-to-go account, that's no issue with me. I mean, I'm not a fan of buying accounts, I'll be completely honest. I have done in the past, but not to a great extent, really just rage accounts. But you see, this is one of my issues with doing these promotions. This is one of the reasons why I don't do these promotions, because it's so fucking easy for someone who is just in it for the money, and who is a liar, and who honestly runs a shit business, to make easy cash, get over everyone's heads, and essentially scam them, because these accounts, you know that these accounts, he'd still be able to keep them. Not disclosing that they are cracked accounts, and only allowing the staff to change the phone numbers, essentially meaning that you only rented the account. This is one of the ways to highlight how easy it is to scam people in this fucking community. People they just trust it, you know? Some YouTubers are just like, oh, cool, money for a partnership, how fun. And without thinking for 5 minutes, I mean, even Zepsy points out that there's, you know, Prime accounts, whatever, being sold for like €8 or whatnot. I mean, anyone would look at this and be like, yep, this is probably a cracked account, but no. If it gives you money, more often than not, if anyone in the HvH scene has any semblance of a, I guess I'll use this, name, whether that be a YouTube channel, a popular Discord, whatever you want to say, this stuff gets willfully overlooked until the person who's advertising it themselves gets screwed over. Or at least have the issue pointed out so blatantly in their face that they're like, well, this is gonna look bad. Maybe this isn't such a great idea. So the message of the day is, don't just blindly trust YouTubers. I think that you can trust me, but I need to just highlight that you can't just take everything that you hear, you know, at face value. If a YouTuber comes up to you and is like, yo, get this website, literally the best deals, they're no scam, they're legit. Don't just fall for it. Just don't. Just think for yourself. Don't just take what you hear from these YouTubers saying that it's legit, because more often than not, money is in the way. So the money sort of blinds them to such an obvious issue of quite apparent legit accounts being I mean, I say legit accounts, actual accounts being sold for really cheap prices, and they're like, no, it's not cracked. I can't tell you, it's not cracked. Which then leads some people to go buy it, and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna change the email. Which, let's be honest, everyone does, and then they get banned, and the account gets taken back. So you can't fix this issue with Steam support, because buying accounts isn't allowed, and it would be pretty obvious that you bought an account. And you can't fix this issue with PayPal, because they delivered. They gave you the account, but it got taken back because it was a cracked account. So yeah, if you see these deals, if you see these people selling you these awesome deals, there's probably something going on behind the scenes. I highly advise you to even at least question slightly what your favorite YouTubers tell you, because there is a chance that something is blinding them to the obvious issue, or they just haven't noticed because, you know, it's a good deal, and they're like, yeah, I'll just promote it. Why do I have to make this video? This is such obvious bullshit. Thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for rating, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.